Hi, I'm Mike Fine, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how to play When the Saints Go Marching In. We're playing this song in the key of E, so we're going to start with our E major chord, second and third finger on the second fret of the fifth and fourth string, and first finger is going to go on the third string, first fret. And I'm going to strum through all those strings. So that's your E major chord. Later in this tune you're going to have an E7, and to play E7 all I have to do is lift up my ring finger, or my third finger, and that's E7. So E major, E7. Okay. The other chords I have in this tune are B7 and A major. B7 is going to be every other string there, so fifth, third, and first on the second fret, and first fret on your fourth string. And I'm going to strum that from the fifth string on down. Nice tall fingers to get that to sound. That's your B7. And then I'm also going to have A major. Now you can finger A major a few different ways. Sometimes we'll finger it like that, so it's first finger there, and then second finger and third finger around it, which is fine. Right, so coming from E major to A major. But then switching to B7 can be a little tricky there, because it's a lot of fingers moving to get to B7. Right. So what I'm going to suggest for this song, when we're going from B to B7, I think it's a little easier to grab your A major with your second, third, and fourth fingers on those same strings. That you do have to bunch them together. It's pretty hard to fit your first, second, and third fingers there, so that's why the pinky gets involved. It's a smaller finger. So it's all on the second fret of the second, third, and fourth strings, and I'm strumming from the fifth string on down. So when I go from A major to B7, my ring finger stays put, my pinky goes down, my second finger goes up, and then my first finger tucks in. So this ring finger, your third finger, kind of ends up being the most important finger there to go from A major to B7, and then back to E major, where we'll end the tune. Okay? So on this tune you hang out on E for quite a bit. Right. Then you go to B7. So far, all pretty slow chord movement. But the last 8 bars or so of music, I'm sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the last 7 bars or so of music, you're going from E to E7 to A major to E, and then very quickly A, B7, E. Okay, so I'm going to do the last little bit of music from Lord I Want, right? Lord, Lord, I want to be in that number. And one more time, I want to, Lord, I want to be. So now when we get to strumming, I would suggest what they refer to in the Red Book as the blues strum. So instead of do-day, 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 make it do-dee, 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 do. So the difference between... So you kind of shorten that upstroke a little bit. So I would go... And that can sound really great. So I would try that as the first style of strum. If possible, I might add a root in there. So I'd go root, root, strum, 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 root, strum, strum, strum. Now if you were to add the root strumming on the B7, it'd be on the fifth string. get to that tricky last line of music, that's going to be a 6th string, E7, 6th string, A major, 5th string, E major, 6th, and now here's our A, B7, both roots are on the 5th string, B7, E. And a cool little ending if you want to add this, if you could just take this chord, slide it down, and then back up. Kind of has a cool sound. Okay. 1, 2, 3.